It's too cool. I mean, come on, come on. Freaking Laura Dern in pop form. Hey everybody, today's video does once again bring us down here into the library because I have something very, very important to talk to you guys about. This is something that in all my years of collecting and all my years of doing Cinema Sickness that I never thought I would actually have to talk to you guys about. This is something that is very scary and has me ever so slightly worried. We're going to talk about Funko Pops and the fact that I may have started collecting these. Yeah, it's happened. I have fallen down the rabbit hole of Funko Pops, and I hang my head in shame. I know for some of you, this is exciting news, actually. For some of you, not so much. I actually posted about this on social media, on places like Instagram and stuff like that, and some of you were like, oh no, oh, I can't believe you're doing that, and some of you guys were like, yes, welcome to the pop community, because I know a lot of you guys out there collect and whatnot. So let's talk about how this even happened, and I'll show off all the pops that over the last couple weeks I've gotten, I've bought and brought into my my collection. So really, it starts with this guy right here, Charmander, or Charmander as I like to call him. This was actually a pop that I had from Stephanie. You guys know I buy stuff off of my friend Stephanie a lot. She gets rid of collectibles and stuff from her collection. I buy them off her, and then I usually resell them at my store. She had a Charmander, and in the video where I was showing off everything I picked up from Stephanie, I said, oh my gosh, I'm so tempted to keep Charmander. Charmander is my favorite of all the Pokemon. Every Pokemon that's ever been made, and there's like 9 million of them now, Charmander is still my absolute favorite Pokemon. I love them. So I was very tempted to keep that pop, but I did end up selling it. And then a couple months later, a viewer sent me another one. I thought, okay, maybe this is a sign. This is something telling me, okay, I should hold on to this one here and keep it in my collection. So I did. I held on to it. I thought this is going to be my only pop. I'm not going to get any more. Just this really cool Charmander because it's freaking Charmander and I love Charmander. So I kept it. No big deal. One pop. Still no plans on collecting. It was just one cool pop because it happens to be my favorite Pokemon. No big deal, right? Then a couple months later, I had a viewer send me something else totally amazing. We got some Haunted Mansion pops. This one was really cool. This Target exclusive Hitchhiking Ghost set of what Phineas, Ezra, and Gus. All three of the Hitchhiking Ghosts from Disney's Haunted Mansion. As you guys know, I am a huge Disney Parks fan. One other thing I love, I'd say just about as much as movie collecting is Walt Disney World, Disneyland, you know, all the Disney parks, mostly Walt Disney World, but all the Disney parks. I'm huge. I'm a huge fan. I'm really into them. So when they sent me this, which also happens to be my favorite attraction in Disney parks, I was like, okay, I've got to hold on to this as well. This is too cool. Again, Target exclusive, like vac metal pops, very awesome. They also sent me these. This is Constance Hatchaway, which is the bride from the ride, the one who hacked up all her husbands for their money. And we also have Madame Leota, which is the head inside the crystal ball that floats up and down. So very cool. They also sent me 2 other pops, and they were also Haunted Mansion, and they were 2 ghosts from the graveyard scene. And this is something I also want to get into. I don't want this collection to become insane. I know some people out there, and I'm not saying that you're insane, but some people out there just collect like just so much pops. They're buying like everything and anything, and just, oh, this is kind of neat, I gotta have it. I don't want things to go down that road, and I'm really hoping they don't. I mean, I never thought I'd go down the pop road in general, so we'll see. But I don't want it to be that way. So I really want to stick to pops that I really, really want. I had to look at it and go, this is awesome. This has to be in my collection. Not, this is cool, I guess I'll buy it. I don't want that. No, it's kind of neat, why not pick it up? I don't want any of that. It has to be awesome. It has to represent maybe something in my life or something special to me. I have to really want to pop now to buy it. That is the case. And I really wanted the Hitchhiking Ghost. That's awesome. I wanted Constance. That's awesome. And I wanted Madame Leota. Those are really cool pops. They also have a Hatbox Ghost pop, which was limited to the parks. I'll probably never get that, but if it was ever possible to somehow get that for not a stupid price, which is what it goes for now, I would like that one as well. But the other random ghosts from the graveyard, I don't really care about them. They're not things I need to have in my collection. So I actually sold those off. Those I actually sold to somebody, which is nice because it gave me money to buy some other pops instead, and I did pick up some more. So that is how I got into the whole pop collecting thing a couple weeks ago, was because I had a Charmander, and then that a viewer sent me, and then a viewer sent me some Haunted Mansion pops, and it just became a thing from there. And I don't know. I figured at that point, I'm like, well, I already got these. I guess I'm collecting now. Might as well get some more. So here is what I have picked up over the last like 2 or so weeks. It's not a ton. Again, I'm being very selective. I'll get into my wish list towards the end of this video. So I had to grab Axel Foley because Beverly Hills Cop. I love the Beverly Hills Cop trilogy. It is one of my all-time favorite trilogies. Every movie's fantastic in my opinion. I know some people don't like 3. I don't get that. I think Beverly Hills Cop 3 is phenomenal. I would rank them in order of 1, 2, 3 if ranking them from best to worst, but I wouldn't say any of them should even get that worst title because they're all amazing movies. So yeah, I had to get some Eddie Murphy here, some Axel Foley in pop form. That was just too cool. I also picked up Alfred Hitchcock, which I actually ended up getting one of these for free. Because my wife actually I can't remember what pop she picked up now. There was a pop my wife wanted. I think it was like Betty Boop or something like that. It was a pop she saw, and she's like, oh, that's really neat. I kind of want to get that for my desk. She has like a home desk where she works from, puts all her little knickknacks and stuff up on there, and she saw the pop, she wanted it, so she's like, I'm gonna get that pop, and it was like I think it was buy 2 get 1 free at FYE, and she's like, all right, I'm gonna get that one. She's like, so you can get another one too. So she was really cool. She knew this is like a new thing for me, and she's like, you can get a free one. So that was very nice of her to do that for me. So I ended up grabbing the Alfred Hitchcock as well, which is really cool because it's Alfred Hitchcock. And honestly, I may have not have bought this just because it's Alfred Hitchcock. I mean, yes, I love Alfred Hitchcock movies, of course, but what sold me on it was the fact that, well, it's in black and white, which is really cool, but he's also holding the Psycho clipboard, and that was really cool because Psycho is one of my all-time favorite horror movies. It happens to be my all-time favorite Alfred Hitchcock movie, so that little clipboard right there is kind of what sold me on the Alfred Hitchcock. If not for that little clipboard, I may have actually passed on him, but it's pretty awesome. Then I have a Hot Topic exclusive here. We have Invader Zim. So we got Zim and Gurr. This is also something maybe I would have passed on, but it comes with a Gurr as well. Invader Zim is probably my all-time favorite of the Nicktoons. I really love Invader Zim. Wish it would have gone on a lot longer than it did. I think, what was it, like 1 season or something like that? Ridiculous. Should have gone on forever. Such a great series. Kind of dark and twisted. I love it. So very cool. Zim by himself, I would have been tempted, but it was Zim and Gurr. I was like, all right, that's pretty awesome. I gotta pick that up, so I had to grab that. Then, as you guys may know, before I started collecting movies, in fact, kind of what sort of led me into collecting movies. I used to collect Pez dispensers. I was big into Pez. I had a huge collection, pretty massive, probably one of the biggest in the world. It was, I mean, not the biggest, definitely not, but one of, at the time anyway. It was a huge Pez collection. I can talk. It was awesome, and then I sold them all off because I don't want to get into the story, but I ended up selling them all off for a reason because of Pez, the company, and when I did that, I started buying some DVDs because DVDs were getting popular at the time, coming down in price. A lot of people were buying them, so I bought a player. I bought some movies, and then all these years later, it turned into this. So I still have a fascination with Pez, even though I don't collect them anymore. When I see new Pez in a store, I always have to look at them to see, oh, what do they come out with now? What new Pez dispensers are around now? Oh, they got new Halloween ones. Oh, they got new these characters. I'm always looking. My wife makes fun of me for it, but I'm always checking them out. So when I saw they made a Peter Pez, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. Peter Pez is the Pez mascot. For those of you who do not know, he's their clown mascot. Very cool. They also had the box coming in. They also had Mimic the Monkey, which I gotta be honest, I'm not familiar with Mimic the Monkey. I guess he's something with Pez. I don't know why I don't know who that is. Unless he's like a newer mascot, I'm not sure. But he has a Pez dispenser in his hand. Again, not entirely sure who that is. And then they got a Pez girl, which is really cool as well. But I didn't really care about the Pez girl. I didn't really care about Mimic the Monkey. I just wanted Peter Pez. That was too awesome. So when I saw they had one of those, knew I had to grab that. This I got for $5 at a comic book store. Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean. They also had the Elizabeth Swan Pop as well there for $5. But again, I'm only grabbing what I really want. I definitely want a Captain Jack Sparrow. I definitely want a Davy Jones. But I also had to get a Barbossa because Pirates of the Caribbean, I love the franchise so much. It's one of my favorite Disney franchises. I love the films. They're all phenomenal. Yes, some are better than others. The first one is just so good. One of my favorite Disney movies. So I had to grab this. And I want the other, like I said, the other two as well. Elizabeth Swan, I mean, I have nothing wrong with her. Keira Knightley, yay, but I don't care about the Elizabeth Swan pop. It's not a pop I gotta have in my collection. I don't care about it. Even at $5, I'm gonna pass. But Barbossa is one I definitely wanted, so pick that up. Again, $5 was a steal for that. Then I grabbed King Homer from The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. This is also another pop that I had in box from Stephanie. I bought one of these off of Stephanie, and even in that video, once again, I said, "Oh, this is pretty cool. I kind of want to keep it," but I decided not to. I decided to pass on the King Homer and just sell it, not hold on to it. And now, of course, now that I'm collecting, I want King Homer. I don't care about Flyboy Bart, Demon Lisa, Alien Maggie, or Panther Marge. I don't care about those characters. I mean, they're cool. Don't get me wrong, they're cool, they're awesome, they're neat looking. But when it comes down to it, I just want the King Homer because I love Homer. I like the fact that he's holding a little Marge. That's awesome, and I'm a big fan of King Kong. The 1933 King Kong is one of my all-time favorite movies. So I had to grab this, and I believe they never did like a King Kong pop. They have a Kong Skull Island pop, but not an actual like 1933 King Kong pop. So as of now, I think this is actually as close as you can get to a 1933 King Kong pop, and a little like Fay Ray Marge there is really cool too. So very awesome. Definitely wanted that. Again, I don't care about the other ones. This is the only one from the series I wanted in my collection. Then we have Wendy Torrance. The Jack Torrance is tempting. If I ever find Jack for a good price, I might pick up Jack as well. I don't care about Danny. Sorry, Danny, I'm gonna pass. Yeah, maybe I'll grab Jack too, because Jack's kind of cool. I do dig him. And The Shining, again, one of my all-time favorite horror movies. Yeah, I'd say my favorite Stanley Kubrick movie, right? Yeah, why not? Favorite Stanley Kubrick movie, The Shining. I love it. It is so good, and I had to grab the Wendy Torrance because I love her character from the movie. It was too cool. So definitely one of that. And like I said, somewhere down the line, if I ever find a Jack for a good price, I might pick him up as well. So very awesome. This I believe actually like just came out. Forrest Gump. They did a whole bunch of these Tom Hanks pops, and I had to grab the Forrest Gump one. Grabbed him from Target. He was very cool. They had a couple different Forrest Gump pops. This is the one I like the most, of him just in his regular, his suit with his muddy sneakers and the box of chocolates. Kind of the classic. Usually when it comes to pops now for me, I go with the classic ones. I don't usually try to get like the chasers, or them wearing some kind of like crazy suit, or oh, this is an exclusive because he has a hat on or something like that. I don't care about that. I kind of want to go with just the basic, like the pop that describes the character the best, in my opinion. And personally, I thought that this one was the best out of them. They also had a I think the Forrest Gump ping pong one, and I believe they also had Forrest Gump like in his like army or what was he? He was in the military. It was army or whatever. It was an army outfit. They also had that as well, and I didn't want those. I just wanted this one. They also had Josh. I can't think of his last name, but Josh from Big. Tom Hanks' character in Big. They had them as well. I can easily find the Target exclusive, which is in like the white suit, holding like the little cracker with caviar on it, and the little baby corn. It's a pretty cool pop. I was tempted to get it, but then I noticed on the back there is Josh on the piano, and that's the one I want. I can't find that anywhere. I've been to 3 different Targets, not in the sense that I've been running from Target to Target trying to find this. I just go to Target a lot, and I happen to be at 3 different ones over the last like week or so. And everyone I've gone to, I have looked in the pop section for that pop. I can't find it anywhere. So maybe somewhere down the line I'll grab it. But for now, this is cool. That's awesome. Then this I had to get. I believe this is also a new one. Saw somebody actually post about this online. Said they got theirs from Hot Topic. So I was in the mall recently to get Christmas Santa photos with my son. They had a Hot Topic there. I stopped in, said, "Do you have it?" They said yes. Steve Irwin. I am a big Steve Irwin fan. When he passed, when people pass away, you always see posts about people being all sad and, oh, rest in peace, so-and-so, and like, oh, I'm so distraught over this person passing away. And to me, I'm like, it's just, you might like the actor or whatever, but it's not like you personally knew him. I mean, why? When Steve Irwin passed away, I kind of got it. I was really actually upset when Steve Irwin passed away because I was a huge fan of his TV series and his specials and just him himself. I always thought he was a really cool guy, and I always hoped someday I could meet him. Obviously, that's not going to happen now. It was really sad. It actually hit me when he passed away, and I kind of got it. I was like, oh, I understand why some people get emotionally attached to a celebrity who dies. So, yeah, when I saw this, I knew I had to get it because, again, I am just a big Steve Irwin fan. Always have been, always will be. Rest in peace. Very cool. Definitely knew I had to pick that up. Then I grabbed the Riddler here from the classic 1966 Batman series. Again, the only pop from that series I want. I know they have a Batman and a Joker. There's a Penguin, Mr. Freeze, Batgirl, King Tut. Actually, King Tut's kind of cool, but I don't want it. Maybe, if they ever did an Egghead. Nah, I'd probably pass an Egghead. Riddler I had to get because my favorite rendition of the Riddler is the 1966 Riddler. Out of every Riddler ever done on the big screen or on the small screen, this is my favorite Riddler. He is one of my favorite Batman villains because of this version of the Riddler. I don't really care. I mean, I don't dislike him in any other version, but I'm not like really into him in any other version. This one I just love. I love his laugh. I love everything about this Riddler. So out of all the 1966 Batman pops, this is the only one I want in my collection. So I had to grab him. And then, we'll save the best for last. So now I'll show off my only, no, I have 2 large ones. This is my first large one I bought. We've got an Elliot here. Yes, this is Elliot from Pete's Dragon. How awesome is that? This one's pretty cool too. The Elliot, the Elliot and Pete 2-pack with the clear invisible Elliot. That's actually really neat. And who knows, maybe somewhere down the line I'll get that one. I'm getting all choked up. So this was too cool. Box was a little faded, as you can see. I'm sure you noticed that. Like, there you go. That's what it should look like. That's what it does look like. So box was a little bit faded. I guess it was sitting in the sun somewhere. I don't know. Because of that, they actually gave me a 20% discount on this. So I got it for pretty cheap, like $10 or like a little bit over $10. So this was really cool. I love Elliot. I gotta be honest. It's weird. Pete's Dragon, good movie. I like the movie. Don't get me wrong. Big fan of the movie. But, well, not big fan, but I am a fan of the movie. But it's not like it's my favorite Disney movie. But for some reason, Elliot is one of my favorite Disney characters. I am a big Elliot fan. I like the character of Elliot even more than I like the movie he's in for some reason. So, this was cool. Had to grab it. Very awesome there. And then, like I said, we're saving the best for last here. And you guys gonna know what I'm talking about here. Had to grab these. I probably would, even if I wasn't collecting Pops, if I never was like, I'm not getting into this whole thing, I still would have bought these probably. We've got some Star Wars with Vice Admiral Holdo. Yes, that is Laura Dern right there. And you guys know I got just a little bit of a crush on Laura Dern. Yeah, when I found out they had a Vice Admiral Holdo Pop, done deal. Done. Yes, I was going to buy this. Again, even if I was not going to keep collecting Pez, I was looking at Peter Pez as I said that. Even if I was not going to keep collecting Pops or even get into Pop collecting, I would have bought this anyway. It's too cool. I mean, come on. Freaking Laura Dern in Pop form. How cool is that? It's the only Pop I have in a what do you want to call it? It's like a dust sleeve or whatever too. So anyway, yeah. This was awesome. I of course had to grab this. I mean, how was I going to pass on Laura Dern in Pop form? Too amazing. And again, because I love Laura Dern, I got some more. Look at this. This is the Jurassic Park 25th anniversary park vehicle. There's a Laura right there, right there inside. Believe this is the only way she was ever, her character was ever done from Jurassic Park and Pop form. You can only get her in the Jeep. So, yeah, of course. Again, I knew I had to grab this one. That is so cool. I actually thought this was like crazy expensive because I was talking to a guy who had an actual like replica Jurassic Park Jeep at RetroCon, and I said to him, I said, "Oh man, do they ever do her character in Pop form?" And he said they did, but only in the Jeep, and it's now out of print and goes for like, it's stupid expensive. It's a lot of money, like $100 to get that Jeep Pop. And I was like, oh, I'm not paying $100 for a Pop. So I didn't think I'd ever get this. And then I saw one of these as an FYE. I was tempted to get it, but the box was like crushed, so I passed on it. And then I looked it up online to see, well, is it as rare as everybody says? Like, maybe I should have, even with the crushed box, maybe I should have grabbed it. I mean, if anything, maybe I could have even sold it and made some money off it or something, and then waited until I found one that was in good condition. But apparently it's not that rare. Apparently I got this for $20 off of Amazon Prime, $20. It was shipped to me within 2 days. So, yeah, not rare. You can find these for again, $20. So it was actually cheaper than it was an FYE. I'm glad the FYE box was crushed because I probably would have bought that one for like $30. I probably would have bought it because it's freaking Laura Dern. So yeah, glad the box was destroyed and I passed, looked it up on Amazon and decided to buy it there instead. So very cool, very awesome, amazing. So there you go. That is the beginnings, the beginnings of my Funko Pop collection. I feel kind of dirty saying that, to be honest, because I as I said, I never planned on going down the road of collecting Pops. I've said it so many times in my videos that I don't want to go down that road, that I did not want to start collecting Pops. I did not want things to come to that because I know it is a bad road to go down. It's a rabbit hole. You can get sucked up in the Pop collecting craze very easily, and it scares me a little bit because I do not want to get sucked up into that craze. I have never had anything wrong with Pops. I'm not against Pops. I have always thought from the very beginning that Pops were actually pretty cool. I understand the appeal of them. They're neat. It's your favorite characters and little as little plastic collectibles. Like it's awesome. I like Pops. I didn't want to go down a road of collecting them. I didn't want to catch the Pop craze. So again, I never had anything wrong with them. I just didn't want to collect them. And now, Now I guess I am. So it is what it is. Like I said, also, I'm going to be very selective. That is one thing I really want to stick to, is that I'm only picking up the ones I want. I do not need every 1966 Batman figure. I just need the one figure I want. I mean, yes, if it's like the Barbosa Pirates of the Caribbean, and there's 4 of them, but three of them I want. I mean, that's different. But again, this is the only one I want from the series. I don't need the rest. I don't have to have complete collections. I'm not doing that. Like the Haunted Mansion pops, I had the other 2. I actually was able to get a copy of I can't remember who it was now, but they also had a Hot Topic exclusive Haunted Mansion pop. It was again another ghost from the graveyard scene. I had the opportunity to pick one up for me. I actually did buy one for the store because it was for a really good price. So I could have got myself one of those for like a couple bucks, and I didn't do it. I picked a copy up for the store, and I sold it, which actually led me to get my like Hot Topic ones for like. Actually, I didn't buy any of the ones I picked up, like by Steve Irwin, I actually didn't pay anything for. And my Gurr, I didn't pay anything for either, because I paid for it with the money I made off of the ones I sold from Hot Topic. But again, I could have got that for cheap and kept it in my collection because, well, it's Haunted Mansion, but I don't care about the random ghosts from the graveyard. I care about the hitchhiking ghosts. I care about Constance. I care about Madame Leota. I care about the Hatbox ghost if I can ever get one of those. But random ghosts from the graveyard scene, not something I care about so much. One day I hope, though, they do the busts, the singing busts. I would get that if they ever did those in pop form. Otherwise, there's not really much more from the Haunted Mansion that I care about. They even had the caretaker from the groundskeeper. They have him available. He was a lunchbox exclusive. I had one of those in my hand. Did not keep it. Sold that as well because. Again, not something I really need to have. So that's my main goal. Keep it to what I really want. The pops that really mean something to me. The pops that I look at and go, I gotta get this. Like those pops I have to grab. So you will be seeing some pops popping up in my videos from now on, probably as long as I keep with this. So expect when I'm out hunting to maybe scan past the pop section, or to maybe throw in some pops I'm picking up. It will happen. Not a lot. You're not going to be seeing pops. This is not a pop channel by no means. This is still mostly a movie cinema hunting channel, but pops again will be popping up. It sounds weird to say, but they will be showing up in my videos occasionally as I pick some up here and there, especially in the beginning now, where I'm going to try to find some of the ones I want. I have gone through like the pop app and like looked at all the different pops there are. There are a lot, by the way. There are like thousands of pops. It's insane. And out of all those pops, I maybe added like 25 or so to my wish list. So there's not even that many more pops I want. And some of those ones I do want are ones that haven't been made for years now and command extremely crazy high prices. So I probably won't even ever get those in my collection. So yeah, even some of that little list of like 25 pops I kind of want to hunt down and get. I'd say maybe half of those are probably unobtainable unless I happen to somehow stumble across them at a flea market or yard sale for a good price or something like that. And I'm also one of those nerds who have to keep them in their box. So even if I come across them loose, I probably won't. Well, I probably will pick them up, but I'll sell them, and then I'll try to still hunt down a copy or one of them in a box. So we'll see. But yeah, pops. It's a thing now for me. What? Why? What did I get myself into? So if you guys know any good places to hunt for pops, let me know. I've been to FYEs, I've been to Targets, I've been to Walmarts, I've been to GameStops. I think like Barnes & Noble has them as well. I haven't been out to one of those yet. I believe they have them. I think Books A Million, they sell them as well. Any other good places to do some pop hunting? If you guys know anywhere, clue me in, let me know. If you guys know any good places down at Walt Disney World, let me know, because I'll be heading down there soon, and I will look for some pops down there. Maybe some cool Disney pops. I wouldn't mind a Mickey and a Minnie. I want to get those and the rest of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Red from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride attraction. I would not mind getting her either. So, we'll see. Leave those comments down below. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know as well. But I assure you, this won't get too crazy out of hand. I won't let it. Movies always come first. You guys who've been watching me since I started doing these videos in 2011 know I've had things come into my collection and things leave my collection before, because movies always come first. If it gets to the point where I need more room for movies and I just can't find room for pops, I love these pops. I might keep a few of them, but they're going to be out, because movies will always come first when it comes to collecting. My cinematic media is the most important to me, a lot more so than pops are. So these will never take over, nothing like that. Movies might take over my pops, but pops will never take over my movies. So we'll see how that goes down the line, but don't worry about that. And again, this is not becoming a pop channel. I just wanted to show you guys the pops that I have recently picked up and the beginnings of my collection, and let you guys know that occasionally you will see pops showing up in my videos, because I'm going to start picking a few up here and there as I find ones I really want. But all right, I'm rambling on now, so I am going to go. For those of you out there who do collect pops, leave those comments saying whatever you got to say about your collection, and any hints or anything you want to do. And for those of you who don't collect pops and think they're ridiculous and stupid and a waste of money, I'll probably hear from you as well. So anyway, guys, again, that's it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, check down below for links to Patreon, where you help support the show and get early access to my videos. Lots of early access videos coming your way very soon. I'm shooting a lot of stuff, like tons of stuff coming your way. Also, check down below for links to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself Cinema Sickness and Cinema Sickness Crew t-shirts. Also, down below you should see like a bar for I always forget what is it? Why do I always forget the name of the new website? You'll see some t-shirts down below. You can buy t-shirts down below too by looking at that little bar. You can scroll through it and see what's available. Teespring. Teespring is the name of the store. Yeah, I have them on Teespring as well. And you can actually get some designs on Teespring that you can't get on Spreadshirt, like my Physical Plus and my Disney Nerd. There's also a Blank Me Sandwich shirt available on there. So check down below for that if you want to grab yourself a t-shirt. And as always, most importantly, check down below for a link to the Cinema Sickness store, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media and collectibles and toys and retro stuff. Proceeds from the store are the most important for the show. They are what keep the show going. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Wish me luck with this whole pop thing. I'm a little nervous. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Should we take bets now for how long it will take me to fill up this shelf? I give it a week.